tell me a little bit about yourself.
Good evening. I'm Amber Miller, and I'm a sophomore at UCA. I'm majoring in Family and Consumer Science Education, so I hope that when I graduate and get out of the teaching program that I can find a job in the teaching field.
Good. Okay, I'm just going to ask you a few questions and get started. What is important to you in a company? What would you look for in an organization?
I would say that respect and cooperation are very important in a company. And when you're working with coworkers, it's important to respect each other no matter the level. And that if you have the cooperation and respect between everyone, then I think that it can work cohesively.
Good. Okay, so what would you say are some areas that need improvement?
I would say that time management is always an area that can be improved. You can do this by having more organization and having a planner and planning out the times that you're going to complete tasks and maybe have to where you have some time left over. I think that would be a great idea, and we could always work on that.
Good. Okay. Who or what in your life would you say influenced you the most with your career goals?
I would say that in my senior year of high school, I had a teacher for orientation and teaching, and she was the best teacher I've ever had. She showed us how hard it was going to be a teacher, but she challenged us well, and it really encouraged me to stick with it and actually become a teacher like her.
What things frustrate you the most, and how do you usually cope with them?
I think that communication can be frustrating at times just because communication is the key to all relationships. And so when you don't have good communication between coworkers and bosses, then things can get a little tense, and that's something that we should work on. And so I think to cope with that, you should try more I statements and just try to communicate with each other more.
Good. What are your standards for success in your job?
As a teacher, I would say that impacting a student every day would be having a successful day of teaching. So when that student has that aha moment, or you can just tell that clicked for them and that they were really impacted by what you've taught them, then you've succeeded that day.